Hey guys, Mike here. Today we're going to take a look at the GeoMetric case for the iPhone 4. This comes from Speck, and this is a slim multifaceted protective case that features a flexible triangular skin with contrasting textures. That basically means I think there are little triangles that poke out of the case. And this all offers a unique texture for a better grip. It's available in a couple different color combos, and it sells for $29.95. And here is the case, and it's a kind of a matte TPU feeling rubber, but probably the big feature here is on the back. You can see these designs, like some of them they catch the light. And what's really kind of crazy about it, it's sort of a 3D texture. Let's zoom in just to give you an idea of what this looks like here. If you can see, right here is like a little peak, so little triangles poke up. So this is kind of wild, something definitely a little different here. So let's get the iPhone in and we'll check everything out. So down here at the bottom, we have one big cutout for the 30-pin cable connector. No problems with my connectors on there. A couple of bigger ones just basically push this little piece of plastic, over. So it can accommodate some bigger plugs if you have them. And then the main microphone speaker, no issues there. The volume buttons, interesting. Look how far they come out. They come out quite a ways, not quite a bit further than a lot of other cases. It's a very firm button, so it feels like you're actually pushing the iPhone button, without a case on. There's no mushiness or anything, so nice response on the button. But just note, it does stick out a little ways, much more than normal. Over here is the toggle switch for the silent. Nice big cutout, just like all the other Speck cases I've been reviewing. Easy to get in there with my thumb. I don't need to dig my nail in or anything. Up top here is the headset jack. No problems with that. A couple of them are a little tight, and just note it is a little bit of a rigid case. So if you have a bigger plug, you might have an issue, but all the ones worked fine that I did. And then over here is the top microphone port. And then here's the power, similar to the volume. It sticks out just like that, and it's a really firm button. Camera, here's what the camera cutout looks like. I tested the flash, and no issues with the flash. No washing out of the colors, no reflection. So it seemed to go pretty good. It's a pretty slim case, so not a whole lot of material to reflect up against. That might be the reason why. So in the face here, the edge of the case covers the edge of the phone pretty well. It does go right up against the glass. I don't know if you'll have an issue with a screen protector. Still don't have a screen protector on this phone, but just mention that. Overall, nice coverage on it. Just on the fit and finish, it's a nice slim feeling case. It's not big or bulky. It just it doesn't feel like you got a whole lot between you and your phone. Probably the big thing though are these little designs on the back. Definitely different. As you can see, when it catches the light, it's definitely an interesting design. The way this works is you got three, or this case anyways, I'm assuming they're all the same here, but this one has three little peaks right here, and right here. So it definitely gives you something to grip. It has a little surface, a little something different to hang on to. But overall, just kind of a nice visual looking thing. It's almost sort of like a hologram. You can't really see necessarily what's going on unless you kind of get the angle, and then you could see it's actually kind of a three-dimensional surface to it. Probably my biggest complaint about it though is when it lays flat on a hard surface here. Actually, let me grab this right there. All right, so when it lays flat on a hard surface, it's actually a little uneven. Like if I go down here, that's really where I got the biggest problem, and then up here, it moves around a little bit. So a lot of times I'll have my phone on the surface, and then I might check my email or something will come in, and I'll click on it, and it's doing this on me. So that's probably my biggest complaint. It might be nice if these little peaks here were actually maybe kind of four kind of like four legs of a table or something, where it didn't necessarily do that. So that's probably my one complaint about the case. But it's otherwise a pretty slim design. Definitely an interesting design. I kind of like the look of it, and being the little 3D texture is definitely something unique and different. So there you go, guys. A look at the GeoMetric case for the iPhone 4 from Speck. All right, guys, this is Mike from Insanely Great Mac. Thanks for watching.